I lost in my 20s. And no one really noticed. Because from the outside, it looked like I was living, smiling in pictures, replying to messages, uploading reels. But inside, I was drowning in questions I couldn't even ask. What am I doing with my life? Why do I feel behind? Everyone else seemed to be moving forward, new jobs, new cities, new relationships, and I was stuck, struggling just to get out of bed. They say your 20s are for finding yourself, but no one tells you what to do when you don't even know where to start. There were days I hated myself for not being enough, not successful enough, not confident enough, not anything enough. But somewhere in that silence, I started hearing the truth, that it's okay to be lost. That healing isn't a headline, and growth doesn't always look like success. I lost in my 20s, yes. But I also learned. I learned how to sit with pain instead of running from it. How to breathe through anxiety. How to stop chasing perfection and start choosing peace. I learned that growth is quiet, that becoming is messy, and that worth isn't measured in likes or timelines. I'm still lost sometimes, but now I know I'm not alone. So if you feel like you're losing in your 20s, hear this, you're not failing. You're unfolding. And maybe getting lost is part of finally finding who you really are. And even now, there are days I wake up and still feel a little lost. Days where the pressure creeps back in. To do more, to be more, to prove something. But I remind myself, surviving is enough. Trying is enough. Breathing is enough. I don't have to have it all figured out today. Or tomorrow. The truth is, life doesn't come with a map, and maybe that's the point. We're not supposed to follow someone else's path, we're meant to create our own. One uncertain step at a time. I've stopped waiting for big moments to define my worth. Now, I find meaning in the little things, the quiet coffee mornings, the way the sun hits my skin, the deep talks at midnight that remind me I'm still human. And I've started forgiving myself for not being perfect, for the mistakes, for the breakdowns, for the days I chose rest over hustle. Because healing isn't glamorous. It's messy. It's slow. It's deeply personal. And no matter what the world says, you are not behind. You are not a failure. You are not the only one. You're just human, learning, falling, rising again and again. And that's enough. That's more than enough. So if you're still lost in your 20s, I hope you know. You're not alone. And you're exactly where you need to be to become who you're meant to become. Don't rush the process. You are allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time.